Welcome everyone. Today, I'm going to tell you and convince you why the Bumblebee movie and Rise of the Beasts are connected to the Bayverse films. Technically, kind of, maybe. So first of all, if you don't know, according to Steven Caple Jr., the film isn't connected to Bayverse, but that's not true. Technically, let me explain. Originally, Bumblebee was supposed to be a prequel to the Bayverse, but was then rewritten to be a reboot and no longer be a prequel or be connected to Bayverse, but I believe Rise of the Beast is an alternate timeline to Bayverse, making it be connected but also not be because of its alternate events that are similar to Bayverse, and you may think I'm stupid and it's a dumb theory, which is why I'm going to make 5 points. 1. Who is Scourge? 2. Why the character designs matter. 3. The similarities with 2007 and Bayverse. 4. The alternate events that make the Nightverse an alternate universe. And first, we'll start with answering the question of who is Scourge. I believe that Scourge is actually Bayverse Optimus after the events of the last night. Let me explain. In a post-credit scene, at the end of TLK, we see Unicron awakening from the Earth.
Are you lost?
I wouldn't do that. Don't touch him. He doesn't like it.
Who doesn't like what?
Unicron. But I could show you how to kill him.
I believe after TLK, Unicron awakens and destroys Cybertron and most of the Autobots except for Optimus, who Unicron reformatted into Scourge. We don't know if any of the other Bayverse Autobots were reformatted into Terracons except for Prime. Because of evidence. Piece of evidence 1. Scourge shares the middle headpiece Bayverse Prime has here. Piece of evidence 2. Scourge's truck looks like an evil Mad Max Apocalypse version of his original Bayverse truck mode. As seen here. Piece of evidence 3. According to another Transformers news channel called Laszlo Vien, which he stated that in Rise of the Beasts there will be a scene where Optimus knocks off Scourge's mask, exposing his face. To me, this is a detail Hasbro would use for a plot twist moment or unexpected reveal, like the reveal of Bayverse Prime being Scourge. It would also be ironic if I'm right, because Scourge is the one who kills Bumblebee, just like in TLK where Nemesis Prime is going to kill Bumblebee, but snaps out of Quintessa's mind control after B speaks for the first time in years. If you're wondering if Scourge is Optimus from an alternate future, how is he in the past? Well, let me explain. I believe after Optimus is reformatted, Unicron acquires the Transwarp Key, giving them the ability to travel through time, therefore justifying that Scourge could be Optimus from the alternate future. And with the evidence I've shown, I strongly believe this part of my theory. Point 2. Why do the designs matter? I believe the designs of certain characters matter and are meant to represent their Bayverse selves, but still look different. Example 1. Wheeljack. Though very controversial, I feel there is a reason they chose this design. This design is Travis Knight's version of Q's design. It's Wheeljack but with Q's humanoid-like head design, though not looking the same. Share that humanoid theme and both have glasses. I also believe Wheeljack will be an inventor in Rise of the Beasts, just like Q's role in Dark of the Moon. Example 2 is Frieza, who I believe could be a reformatted Bayverse Frenzy due to both designs being very similar to each other, along with the two having similar sounding and spelled name Frieza Frenzy. Similarities include similar head designs, both having 4 arms and 4 eyes, and similar leg designs as well. Point 3. The similarities between Rise of the Beasts and the Bayverse. The similarities between Noah, Mirage, and Bumblebee and Sam. Sam and Noah both find their guardians after finding their cars. They both in possession or know where an important artifact is. Sam had the location of the Allspark, and Noah will have the location of the Transwarp Key or whatever the Terracons want. Another similarity is Bumblebee and Mirage are both chased by police. After meeting or acquiring their partners, Bumblebee was chased by Barricade, and Mirage was chased by Human, Police, and possibly fights Transit. Another similarity and something custom Transformers on Instagram noticed in the trailer was Bumblebee has his hammer as seen in this clip from custom Transformers Instagram. As you can see, he has some sort of hammer or axe. In my opinion, it looks more like a hammer. I'll play the clip again so you can see. If it is a hammer and Scourge is actually Optimus, it makes sense why Scourge is able to block and catch Bumblebee because he's experienced Bumblebee with a hammer before, when Optimus was Nemesis Prime. In the Last Night, Bumblebee battles Nemesis with a similar hammer. Therefore, Scourge knows Bumblebee's attacks with the hammer and being able to block and stab Bumblebee, which Nemesis Prime also did in TLK.
I am Nemesis Prime. You are nothing.
Prime! Prime, stop! Prime, you gotta stop! Please, don't do this! Look at me, Prime! What are you doing? It's me! Prime! Can't do this!
I am Bumblebee, your oldest friend. Optimus, I would lay down my life for you.
Bumblebee, your voice. I have not heard it since Cybertron fell.
It's this fight that Scourge learns from his mistake and defeat. Instead of grabbing Bumblebee and holding him on the ground, then stabbing him in the chest, he caught Bee in the air with his blade, learning from both mistakes and why he turns quickly when Bumblebee jumps with the hammer. It's because Scourge knew Bumblebee was using the same jump slam attack he used when he was Nemesis and uses it against Bumblebee. Another thing that seems to hint to my theory being true is, according to a Transformers news YouTuber named Laszlo Venn, stated in a recent video. During a fan Q&A between Peter Cullen, a fan asked what he thought of the film, and something that Peter Cullen said got my attention. That being that Peter Cullen stated, "This new Optimus will be more stoic than the G1 version he compared him to, the Bayverse Prime, but to be much different." This made me think that this version of Prime is Bayverse Prime but younger and different, because he's come to Earth earlier than his original self we see in the 2007 movie. This is why Rise of the Beasts Optimus has his Energon swords, which look similar to the ones in Transformers 2007, Revenge of the Fallen and Dark of the Moon, along with also having a new version of his eye on canon from Bayverse. This also explains why Rise of the Beasts Optimus and Bayverse Optimus share similar face designs but slightly different, because this Optimus is younger than the Bayverse 2007 Optimus. Another similarity between Bayverse and Rise of the Beasts is the character roster being similar to the 2007 cast. First, we have the obvious characters, Optimus and Bumblebee both sharing new versions or look-alikes of their Bayverse designs. We have Wheeljack, who also appeared in Dark of the Moon, both having humanoid head designs, and he is replacing Ratchet's role as possible medic. Mirage is replacing Jazz while having his personality and similar voice and color scheme except for the blue. The two also share the same vehicle, both turning into Porsches, and Mirage will be replacing Jazz as the young rookie character. RC is replacing Ironhide, just like she was supposed to originally in the Transformers 2007 movie. And again, Noah is basically Steven Caple Jr.'s stand-in for Sam. Even Stratosphere is an alternate version, though not appearing in any of the Bayverse movies. Stratosphere did appear in the tie-in Dark of the Moon game and tie-in comic books, being the transporter for the Autobots, which seems like what he'll be in Rise of the Beasts. Point 4. If Bumblebee and Rise of the Beasts are an alternate timeline to the Bayverse, which I believe they are, what events caused it to become a new timeline? One obvious event that may have caused an alternate timeline is Optimus coming to Earth earlier than his original 2007 movie self. In 2007, Bumblebee signals the Autobots with a beacon which calls them to Earth, Optimus being someone that arrives because of his call. But in Bumblebee we see no beacon, so I believe while on Cybertron, someone from the future contacts and warns Optimus of Scourge. I believe the person who sent this message was Contessa, as she is the one most likely to be the last to die and also have the power to contact Optimus. After hearing this warning, Optimus send a message to Bumblebee, which tells B he's on his way with backup. Another event could be when Bumblebee destroys Shatter and drop kicks Decepticon signal tower, because since the Decepticons didn't get a message about Earth, which means no Decepticons on Earth, meaning Sam didn't need a Guardian to protect him from deceptions, meaning the Allspark wasn't found. Megatron never woke up. Sector 7 wasn't shut down. Nest was never founded, and the Fallen didn't return. The Ark and Sentinel Prime weren't discovered, so a lot would happen from these events, which explains why we haven't seen G1, Megatron's new design, because he's frozen at Sector 7. With all this evidence, I strongly believe my theory is correct. If you agree with my theory, comment down below, and if you enjoyed this video, check out my reaction to the trailer, where I explain my theory, or check out my reaction and theory on the Mario movie, which a piece of that theory was true. Or like the video, subscribe and turn on notifications so you know when I upload the next video, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram to see updates if any leaks connect to the theory and to get exclusive perks. Details and link in the description below.